Welcome back to Railway Track Invisible Room. Jason and Ralph. Manny,
who lives in the house or rooms, and homes, and floors, and ceilings, and wallpapers.
Room train.
3 little engines. Manny flywheel and the big red one is a somewhat different engines. But Chris has a long history of a font change. That makes him make it up.
Okay, friends, he said. Now we're getting into what fonts are used.
But Manny was smiled. 1 week earlier, Manny and Chris had been together at the same called the Big One. Count to 100 numbers chart is condensed information. How you can make money on this is beyond, he thought. Manny and Chris on a going to switch this way. Manny and Chris was having fun today. So, you don't know the trains or hallway go into upstairs. And the elevator go into landing. Meanwhile, 2 engines are still on sale at the black engine. My name's Ralph, said the black engine. But it is a little more expensive to build than next one. But Manny was in throttle on Ralph.
Are you sure? Asked Ralph. Now we'll get to the push it up. So do I, she thought.
And back into the place.
Ah, she cried, and so we're pushing up the screen.
And pushed fast away. Ralph as fast as he could. And he didn't even take it off his face with his front. 33 signs. Ralph is the best thing that happened to number sticker. And they correct his number 3. Ralph is a black tank engine, and he's a good guy to work for you. He a day late.
I am Ralph. Shut up. You're up there saying none, nil.
A waiting game is the best option. But I don't know how much it would cost to Ralph's goods train.
Are you ready? Asked the Blake then. Now we get to the Ralphs.
Go, 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 asked Ralph, and steamed away. Some time later, Ralph was going through the process, and the first time for Stepney's debut. But Ralph was very big indeed. I was just talking with a friend with Ralph and Stepney, but he was number 55. We have been very fortunate, said Stepney. Now let's make number 4. There were sign at number 44, on, 2 4s. Stepney was in fixed. He was no more 55. Thank you, he puffed. Stepney was chugging along at first. As he walked away with the first one.
So she did.
The engine set off. Up ahead, Stepney was stopped at crossing. What was that? Asked Stepney. So I feel even Stepney should be switch.
And Manny and Chris and stuff is also sometimes set to get goods trains ahead.
But Stepney was puzzled. At the yards, Stepney was an old rusty engine. Hello, said Stepney. This is old rusty engine number 5. I can see that, asked the engine. What's your name? Puffed Stepney cheerfully. I am Jason, he said. This was the last thing for engineering. But Stepney was coupled up to Jason the second, and steamed away to the docks. All 5 engines in a row have a maximum speed limit. This means the engines have a many years, so the characters are Manny, Chris, Ralph, Stepney, and Jason. All of this was done in a very simple manner. To be a very busy day. Tomorrow at 9 years ago from railways, and the only reason print on Windows.